is up, all my fellow operatives? My name is Tav Taylor, or you might know me as the Nemesis James Taylor. This is the newest episode of the Nemesis Sessions, and my guest today is DKW superstar, DKW hardcore champion himself. He defeated Soldier GP, Mr. Dark Kron. Dark, how are you? It's great to finally meet you. You doing all right, man?
Great to meet you too.
Well,
finally
awesome.
meet you.
Yeah,
face to
definitely.
face.
Face to face, man to man, right there, right?
Well, as you said, I'm the hardcore champion. I've been through everybody in DKW, defended in every hardcore match that we've had. I've also lost it to Soldier, but I also got it back.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was following y'all's rivalry for the past few months when y'all first had your little feud together. And then I saw him beat you for your hardcore title and take it with him to Indiana or Iowa.
I completely underestimated him. I didn't think he could take it, and not only did he take it, he dished it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But then you ended up winning it back. So congratulations, that's for sure.
Thank you.
But is the battle, was it just a battle? Is the war over, or is it still steaming?
I'd like to think it's over.
Well,
I personally hope it's over. Move on. But now I got to worry about Matthew Forsaken.
Oh, man.
I kind of pissed him off.
Oh, Matthew Forsaken. We already got some people coming in. Mr. Creepy Leach, he's a good friend of mine, but he says, what is DKW? Where is it located, and is it backyard wrestling? Would you like to answer that?
Yes, it is backyard wrestling. We are located in Ohio, and DKW is Dark Cryptic Wrestling, and we've been around probably 3 years. But me and my brother, we wrestled for years, took a little break, had families. Now we're back in it. Been in it for the last 4 years.
Now they're back in. They're going strong, Leach. I will definitely put a link down in the description below, just like I do anybody, to give them a plug. So definitely go check out Dark Cryptic Wrestling here on YouTube. Go give them a follow and check out their content. Dark Kron right here, one of the main guys. And if you got any questions for him, feel free to ask for sure. We already got IMF in here, Kron. He said, with Omen's help. Uh-oh. Just saying,
yes,
still,
with Omen's help.
Midwest 4. What's all that about?
The Midwest 4. The end of Summer Bash, you see Omen, Soldier, myself, and Forsaken came together, and the first look at the Midwest 4.
Oh.
We're coming to take over the Midwest.
Come to take over the Midwest. Well, I want to take this opportunity real quick to sponsor the C4. They're not sponsoring James Taylor here, the Nemesis, but WWE's doing it. I decided I was going to go ahead and do it. Looks like blood orange yuzu. I don't know. Have you tried this stuff yet?
No, I haven't. My son drinks it all the time, though.
It's not bad. Pretty good. And it definitely gives you a good pick-me-up. So we're going to put that right there in case anybody's interested and want to see it. So let's go ahead and start things off with it. Who is the Dark Kron? How did you become the Dark Kron? Am I even saying it right? You know,
just Dark Kron. It's always like, honestly, it came from a gamer tag that I used to work with back in PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just kind of carried it back in when I came into wrestling. When I came back into wrestling, because I just basically was a Jeff Hardy or Shawn Michaels ripoff, 15-20 years ago.
No.
Yeah. I was a Shawn Michaels fan, and Matthew Forsaken was a Bret Hart fan. So that was a good feud. But we also love the Hardy Boys, and of course, being brothers.
Yeah.
We had to portray that.
How long have you been wrestling? How long have you been in the game? On and off. Like me. I started practicing in 98 on a trampoline, went into 99. For my 16th birthday in 2000, I asked my dad for a video camera. That's what I wanted, so that way I could start recording matches on a trampoline.
I still got my VHSs.
I got all mine too. Heck yeah. Need to get one of those. It's like on the tip of my tongue. You know what I'm talking about? The thing you can get off Amazon anyways and digitally put them on your computer.
Oh, see. Yeah, I need to get that.
I need to get a new one because the one I had, I only got a few matches loaded. I don't even have, I still got I've got probably 15 more hours of content from my old days to put up on YouTube, and I haven't even got to do it yet.
I probably got a good 20 hours.
There you go, bro.
It's just us doing a bunch of different characters and this and that. We did storylines. I mean, he was probably 13 to like maybe 18 when he was wrestling.
Oh, wow.
And I was what? I was 16, 17. And we were just doing it on the ground. And then we built a ring out of wood.
Yeah.
Very stiff, hard framed wood. Like, did not know what we were doing. And we just put some ropes on it. Oh, I hope I can get those videos up just so I could show you.
Dude, that was when wrestling was on a different level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't even have Facebook. We didn't even have MySpace back in 97?
Yeah. I mean, that just shows you how far back it goes, you know?
We was wrestling in the back of the schoolyard, behind the bleachers at school. We're wrestling on the mats and stuff on the football field.
Yeah.
And just recording with our little mini digital camera with our little camera thing with a little VHS.
Mm-hmm.
Had that, fucking slide that in. Whoop.
Yeah, that's what mine was. It was like the little VHS thing.
You had to put it in the big one.
Uh-huh. And then you had to put it in the big one to put it on your VCR and then start recording it. You know, it's just, oh my God. Almond Black already saying you're only holding that belt because of me.
Hey, Omen, you don't have a title, right?
Throwing it right back in his face. Leech, he's basically going into it. He goes, tell us about Dark Kron. Yeah, so like, what? You had your old, you know, you basically go off of the Hardys and Shawn Michaels and stuff. And obviously a lot of people think I'm mostly off of Stone Cold, but I'm really a mixture. If you really put it together, Stone Cold, Triple H, you put them together, you get me.
Yeah.
You know, if this was Dragon Ball and we fused, that would be me. And now I'm getting, I don't know if you've seen it, but now I'm getting people sending me messages and
LA
saying,
Knight.
LA Knight is ripping you off. And I'm like, what? You know, but I don't care. I like LA Knight.
Yep. I would say right now my style is more of a Shawn Michaels, Jeff Hardy kind of crossover.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to chill out on a lot of the flashy, high flying shit. Yeah. I'm getting too old.
Dude, I know.
I do have a submission background, so I might bring that into my wrestling.
You could incorporate that in, yeah.
So I might go more towards a grab. I might be more of a submission wrestler here.
Nice.
That's how I'm going to describe myself, as a submission wrestler from here on out.
There you go. So you heard it here, folks. Live on Nemesis Sessions. Dark Kron is going to be officially.
I may be the hardcore champion, but I am. I can make you tap.
Dude, I put a guy in a figure four and a ladder before. You know, I wrapped his legs around the ladder, and that was Anthony Steele. Go back and watch that match if you ever get bored. But I put him in a figure four on that, and I hurt him. If I could do it, I'm sure.
I've watched both of them.
There you go. I like.
Have you seen the first match with Soulja? I used the kendo stick, and I had him in a crossface.
There you go. Yeah. I know that had to hurt him. That had to hurt him a lot.
I can stretch you.
Creepy Leech is asking, how big is the DKW roster and how many titles?
There's only 3 of us, right, but there are 6 characters, and we each play 2 characters. And that's why we extend out to other companies. We travel. We just try to get out there with other people because we don't have a roster. We've tried to go to local events and like recruit people. They're just not into the backyard wrestling.
And it's a shame sometimes, but understandable. But hey, you might. Oh, there comes, we got a special guest.
Hello.
Yeah, special guest appearance. This is Kovu. Kovu likes to stick his nose in everybody's business. So there's a chance, Leech, that Dark Kron and some of the guys might be coming down to TBW and Creepy Leech.
Yeah, actually, it's a possibility we can get in the ring with you.
Oh, man. Hey, never say never in this business.
Never say never.
So I got you here. Let me go ahead and ask you then. I've seen some of your messages towards me, and that I respect and I appreciate. No, don't get me wrong. I've watched you as well, but like, what match of mine intrigued you to want to have one with me? If it's all right to ask, was I doing something? Did I do something in particular? Maybe it was a promo. Just out of curiosity.
I love your promos. I do, even though they're a ripoff of Austin.
Yeah,
I do. I enjoy the promos, and I like Gage Flair too. I know a lot of people hate on him.
Yeah.
But I do. I like Gage Flair. I like the Nemesis. But the first steel match is probably what really drew my attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've watched your older matches, really didn't pick up on who you were, but then you were back in the scene again, really draw notice. So I remember this guy. But Anthony Steele and The Prophet, Jay Wild, loved those matches.
What'd you think of that match between me and Prophet, the last one, the anniversary?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. Is that the one he won?
Yeah. So I was bleeding and everything.
Yeah.
I show some color.
What made you bleed?
When he gave me that catapult into the ring post on the side of the ring.
Oh, on the outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
I had him on the outside. He double underhooked me. I fell down, and then he gave me that catapult, and I just went boom right into it. Split my skull, man.
How'd that feel?
I showed some color, but I tell you what, man, when you taste your own blood, it definitely brings out some more rage in you. If you
put you on another level of adrenaline.
Yeah, I hit that second thing of adrenaline, and then he got me in the ring and hit me with my own move. Hits me with a stunner.
Yeah.
And then he decides to slap me in the face, and I stunned the shit out of him. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, but hey, you know what? Let's vice versa. I'm going to bring up something here because I know, we already got Omen saying you guys are IMF family. And he goes, hey, IMF got the call too. That's true. IMF will be going down to TBW more than likely in October. So stay tuned to that. I don't know, the exact dates. I don't know. These are the rumors coming up right now, but hey.
Midwest 4 coming to TBW.
There you go. The Midwest 4. I'm going to have to take all 4 of you. No, I'm just kidding. No. Y'all probably beat my ass. It wouldn't be fair. 4-on-1.
Well, I will tell you, Forsaken's interested in Ledger or Atomic Titan.
There you go. Atomic Titan. There's some possible dream matches right there for sure.
While we're down there.
Do that. So I want to come up. Let's go ahead and let's kind of go around before we come back. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I kind of hinted at this towards you before the podcast, but everybody that's watching out there in TV land and YouTube, I want to know, what were you thinking in your match with Omen Black? Tell me about this. Now, tell me about the steel cage match. We see it's raining, you and Omen, and you bring your sorry ass up to the top. What were you thinking here?
I was honestly thinking twice about it right there. And thinking about how far.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
How far I had to jump.
Dude, you got those fans going. Here's another view. This is from a different camera angle. But they caught you right here. Guys trying to get out of the referee's view. But look at you. I mean, there's
you can hear the rain and stuff.
Yep. And then that crunch.
Yeah, I landed. That was all on Omen. Much respect to Omen. He took the full blunt of that.
He took that like a boss, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Woo-wee. I tell you, man, that was definitely.
That rain hit in the last 2 matches, and we had to finish. we were the main event. We had to finish.
Man, y'all tore it up out there.
That was fun to be in a cage. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Dream come true.
So I mean, y'all were wrestling in the rain. You had a cage match. Was this your first cage match, or have you
Yes.
been in a cage before?
No, that was my first. I mean, I had a mateship cage. We built one here, but it was just like cattle fence.
That same. I've done something similar too. It's like it didn't count, but hey, maybe one day I might have a cage match in the future. Who knows? You know what I mean? Owen said that sucked. Leach said, "Don't try this at home."
DJ.
Yeah, James, I want wild. Set it up. Hey, I can't set nothing up. I don't have no power in TBW. All I have is my fists and my feet. So you'll have to talk to the big leagues or the big dogs up there that run Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. And whenever you come down, if you do come down, Omen or you Soldier, then definitely tell them what you want. I'm pretty sure they can set that up for you. God, it sucked. I'm getting PTSD from watching that move.
That was a fun match.
Mine was not spectacular.
I have never seen the Nemesis get a beat down like this before in my life, folks. Never have I ever. Hey, wait a minute. I want to slap his face. Oh, I started it.
I love it. I love the ending. I love it.
I've been told that, not to toot my own horn, but I've got the best stunner in the backyard. Who knows?
Agreed.
So. I think if I
agreed.
Thank you. I think if I think if my path had brought me to WWE, in my lifetime, I think Austin would have blessed me with a stunner before he did Kevin Owens, honestly. Just saying, no offense to Kevin Owens. I like the kid, but I think the stunner's better, So yeah, going back, I mean, what did that ring feel like? I mean, the ring looked different. I got to point that out. Why did the mat, why was it red? It looked different than what their ring looks like.
Actually, the guy that we rented the cage from, I believe, brought the apron or the canvas.
Okay. So it was.
I believe
it was probably to fit the cage up there.
The cage, it fit barely, but it fit.
That mat looked like it hurt. I mean, I heard them pow, pow, pow. How was it compared to y'all's ring?
We have a ring on tires and wood. We haven't got our new ring.
That is what the TBW old ring used to be. Tires and wood.
We're actually getting a new ring here in like 2 months.
That's
what we wrestled in for the last 4 years.
Now you got to get one with legit ropes and stuff, right?
Well, that's the first time we went to IMF. It was the first time we was in a real ring.
What did you love it?
Oh yeah,
running them ropes.
Honestly, to us, it was the bumps were easier to take in the ring there, but they thought our ring was soft.
Yeah, we
think our ring is rough and rugged.
Really? Yeah.
It's horrible.
I watched both. I mean, I know because the ring that they have at IMF is similar to the style ring that we just got in TBW. It's a 16x16. But here's the funny thing. I wrestled, if you watch that second match with Anthony Steele at Resurrection Wrestling, that was their ring. And when me and him wrestled, the mat was white and you could hear those bumps. They were harder.
Yeah.
Well, TBW bought that ring from them because they got a newer ring. And now TBW has the ring, and they put their old mat on top of that mat. And if you actually think about it, it's probably the softest mat I've ever bumped in, and I love that mat. So when you come down, if you make it down, you're going to have the ropes. But when you take them bumps, you're going to be like, wow, this is like a pillow. I mean, it's awesome.
Are the ropes like WWE ropes, or are they cables?
Yeah,
we got steel cable.
Yeah, these are straight ropes.
We got steel cable with noodles around them.
That they did some similar stuff back then too, dude. I know it, but we couldn't even run the ropes whenever they had it before.
Ours is getting rough.
Oh, I bet it's falling apart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost said we used a different canvas for the for the show. Okay, that canvas looked like it was hurting though. I mean, it looked like it hurt real bad. Hey, let's. We don't want to get off track right here. I want to ask you. When did you exactly first start wrestling, whether it was on camera or off camera? And then when you finally had your first match on camera, tell me about the feelings if you can remember them. I remember I was nervous as a goose, and I remember walking down our little driveway as our entrance, and I look over, I see the camera, I couldn't help but smile. I just could not be in character, but I just like a kid in a candy store because I had the camera on me. I love the camera. What about you?
Yep. Me and my brother we took sweatpants and we like colored them to look like Shawn Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart. And
Really?
my first match that we did in front of people was a Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels tribute match of WrestleMania 12. And we literally reenact that entire match. Nice. And he was probably 10 years old and I was 15.
Man.
So the size difference was horrible. It looked like an older kid beating the hell out of a little kid. And we're doing this on a beach at a campground. So we wrestled in sand in my first match. So when I started, I guess my first YouTube video was me and Scott Hartman. And he finished the match. It was a tables match. He jumped off the roof and put me through a table. And that was the most amazing feeling ever. We had 4 people there watching live, and we were recording it and put it on YouTube. So it was like a big, big deal to us.
What year was that?
The YouTube one, the first YouTube video we ever put out was just 4 years ago. Because we've never done anything on YouTube.
How long, like me, how long was your break between your...
Our break was 12 years.
Mine was almost 16. You know, I didn't do any matches, but I got in the ring with a guy that was near here that I worked with a couple of years back. And because I moved from Texas to Alabama, and 2015, he told me he was a big fan of wrestling. I told him about my tapes. He had a VCR. I brought him over and showed him. He goes, "Man, you want to see my ring?" I said, "Sure." He had a legit ring like the TBW one now with ropes and all. And he goes, "We do shows here. Would you be interested?" Well, at that time, funny story, from working, I had messed up my sciatic nerve in my lower back. And I was so bummed out because I wanted to get in there. And I did like a few bumps. I felt okay. But then instantly it started hitting me. So after I took a couple Epsom salt baths, I came back and I just practiced in the ring with them and taught them some stuff they didn't know. And was just practicing. I am, and a lot of people sometimes hate it. Sometimes people love it. But I am self-taught. I was never officially trained. I was trained by one guy who claimed in 2007, he claimed to be Doink the Clown. And this is in Coppers Cove, Texas. He had me and like 4 other guys. There was like 10 of us there. He had each of us pay him $2,000 for this school. And he had a legit ring, WWE style ring, but it was a little, you could tell it was old, but it worked. We had practice matches. He taught us how to do bumps. He taught us how to do lockups, all that shit. And then after we paid him off, one day out of the blue, we're coming to training. And he told us, "Hey, all of y'all, I'm going on vacation for about 2 weeks. So we're going to cut school off this week. And then when I come back, I will message y'all and we'll get back together." 3 weeks go by. We don't hear nothing from him. So we called him. He didn't answer. We called and called and called. He didn't answer. We messaged him. He didn't answer. So me and the guys took a 2-hour trip to the school from where we lived. Actually, no, it was an hour and a half, something like that. We got up, and this guy lived on like about 10 acres of land. He had the ring outside. All the shit was gone. It was packed up and gone. He scammed us. Ooh, we were hot.
Damn.
We were pissed. So I said, fuck this. You know, this is bull. I've always been a big student of the game. And
Yeah.
that's a phrase that's around. I watch matches. I just critique myself.
Exactly.
You should know this. You might do this. Do you ever, after a match, whether it was back in the day or in today's landscape, when you're done with a match, do you ever go back and watch it and just say,
Every time.
I like that, but I didn't like that. I want to try something different.
Every time.
Critique yourself, right?
Yep. And I'm probably my biggest critic.
Amen. Same with me.
I probably am. Like, I
Hey.
think I do things like horrible sometimes. And other people are just like, how do you do that shit? And it's like, I could have done that better.
Yeah.
I could have done that better. Like,
dude, that's the only way to really grow and get better and better is to be your biggest critic. And I am.
Yeah.
And a lot of these younger guys, they don't get it. They don't understand that. They're all like, oh, I had a match. What, are you going to go back and watch it? No, I'm just ready for the next one.
they don't study. They don't even study their opponent to shoot a good promo or anything. Like, I'm not great at promos. Face to face, I'm better, but like,
Hey, if you ever want to learn, I got a promo wrestling school. I do, and I'll hit you up after this. If you're interested ever, I can help you with some promos, bro.
I just confidence. I know it.
Trust me. I know too. See, back in high school, junior high, I was a shy kid. Yeah, but as I started getting older, you know what got me to become a people person and be able to talk to people? Can you guess?
Work.
I was a server at an Olive Garden and an Applebee's and a bartender, and I had to learn to talk to people to make money.
I always worked in the kitchen.
Yeah. And as I continued to do that, I developed my people skills. And then I got into sales, and I was an assistant manager at a GameStop for 2 years, from 2010 to 2012, because I'm a big gamer, by the way, if you haven't
Yep.
PlayStation all the way.
Yep, that's what I got.
Yeah. So, but that's how I became a people person, and I love to talk. Sometimes I like to hear myself talk. It's sad, maybe egotistical, but a real wrestler should. I mean, it really depends on your character. My character's loud and obnoxious. I'm gonna let my opponent know how I feel about him. No chance about it. I'm gonna do it. You know. So, but yeah.
I should be. The character I've always like Shawn Michaels, but then Jeff Hardy's like super quiet.
Jeff Hardy's one of those that was quiet because he didn't, I guess he just wasn't really big in the promo game and talking all that much. He was more about showing what he could do.
Right. And it was easier for me to do that.
Yeah. And Shawn Michaels wasn't a super big talker, but he could talk. He could back his stuff up.
Right.
But he definitely showed it in the ring. Probably the greatest performer of all time. I mean, him and
that's what I strive. I've always wanted to be that performer. That's where I wanted to be, growing up. Now come on. I'm knocking on 40.
Hey, don't let the age be a thing. That's just a number. You know it. There's guys in WWE right now and AEW that's our age, if not older, and they're doing it. Did you know LA Knight's 40 years old?
Yep.
And
that's why I love LA
Knight. DDP got
that's
to
my
the
dude.
ring.
I love DDP.
Yeah. He got in the ring when he was 35 when he first got into the business. Never say never. It's just a matter of taking care of your body. You know what I do after every match? I might look tough on TV, but when I get home, I hit up that Epsom salt bath.
Epsom salt bath.
It's great, man.
Or ice bath if I could do it anymore. I don't even know if I can handle it.
I know. So, how many matches did you have? Like, when did you stop wrestling before that 12-year gap? Like me, it was around 2008, 2009.
Mine was probably about 2010, 2011.
Okay, yeah, so around the same time. Wrestling back then was just so much different,
Yeah. It was a spot fest. Like, that's what we did. It was just spot after spot.
Same. I mean, we did the same shit. I mean, we're trying to do the coolest things that we could think of.
Right.
Just to get a a pop out of the audience.
That's it, just a pop.
Yeah,
living for the pop. That's what it was. for the 4 to 10 people that I had there, just get that pop.
Yeah, I mean, because that's all that mattered, dude. Just getting them to.
It was fun.
Over it.
The adrenaline.
So, when you went to IMF, when you guys was that the first time y'all traveled to another place?
Yep. They actually came to us first.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about that. How did they discover y'all, and what did they do to reach out to you, and what was that all like?
They actually, they obviously came across some of our videos, and I believe it was Omen shot on Forsaken. And Forsaken answered, and as soon as Forsaken answered, Soul just shot on me.
Did he?
So we answered back as a company, and then we started talking or whatever, and we started working out a whole storyline. Like that whole war between March and July.
Yeah.
That was all worked on back in, I think they came out in April.
Really?
Maybe it was April, and we started talking about it in March. No, because we were talking about this since last year in November.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, that's when they reached out to us.
Oh, we had a couple of things. I know I was only on that ring briefly, but that ring was no friggin' pillow. Leech. Fun thing about Leech, he's in his 50s, so of course he's gonna say that. Omen said that ring, when y'all were in it, it collected water for sure. So I guess.
Oh yeah, it was like a pool,
like a little swimming pool.
Yes,
man. And then Leech said Doink was not just one guy. Doink was multiple people. I figured that pretty much later on.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm the jester.
Yeah, true. Man, I can't believe that I got scammed whenever I did. But anyways, so they reached out to y'all, and then y'all finally set up the date for y'all to travel. And I heard it's like an 8 or a 9 hour drive or something.
10 hour. Well, yeah, it was 10 hours because we stopped and we toy hunt too.
Oh,
so
no. Nice.
Yeah, so we stopped at a toy store and everything, and probably in there for a half hour or so. But yeah, it's about 9.5 hours.
You can't tell my background. I toy hunt too.
Yeah.
Got some Five Nights at Freddy's figures, and I got some Ninja Turtles. I'm getting all the classic ones back now.
See, I want the Ninja Turtle, the classics. I want some of them Ronin too.
Dude.
The Ronin series.
Oh yeah, the Ronin. Heck yeah.
I got like the Crow. Like you know those little movie boxes you get of characters. I got the Crow. Love that thing. And I got an Elvira, like Tiny Terror.
Dude, Elvira was awesome. I'm April of '84. When were you born?
March.
You got a month on me. Look at that. See, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the oldest anymore.
Damn it, I'm the oldest. Nope. What about Mr. Craven there? He's older than us.
Mr. Craven? Craven Rage, right?
No. Chris Craven.
Oh, yeah, Chris Craven. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Craven Rage might be older than us, too.
I think Craven Rage is. Apparently, he's got 27 years, but that's a whole subject. Craven, if you're watching, Craven Rage, I like you, kid, but
we're actually going up there in a couple weeks.
You are? Okay.
Yep.
Well, be careful with that. Have fun. And don't let anybody shit on your character. That's all I say. You know what I mean? I
won't. I'm the hardcore champion. What is he going to do to me?
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. So, I know you don't want to give no spoilers away, but clearly that's going to be I'm pretty sure that's going to be a fun time for y'all for sure.
It's another trip.
So, how long is that trip going to be?
That one's about 6 hours.
Okay.
It'll be about the same to get to TBW, about 6.5 for TBW.
So y'all are actually closer to TBW than you are IMF.
Yeah.
Wow. And I figured y'all were next door to each other.
No.
That's crazy. I had no idea. I know that I looked up the address to IMF, and from here it's 10 hours. And
that's what we did.
It takes me, because everybody thinks that I live right by TBW, but I don't. It actually, I travel 3 hours every time I go there. So like tomorrow I'm doing some filming. I got 6 hours on the road tomorrow. 3 there, 3 back. But we always, me and my wife, we always stop in Nashville because Nashville's on the way, and we go to Opry Mills and hang out, look around the mall, all that good stuff. So if you happen to go through Nashville, just by any chance, check out Opry Mills Mall. Fun mall place.
Got a toy store?
They do. They also got a Lego store. I'm a big Lego fan. Fun fact.
My nephew's a big Lego fan.
Oh, dude, I love it. But yeah, definitely. So you get to IMF. It's your first time traveling to another company. You show up.
Rumble in the yard. My first Rumble too.
There you go. So you show up though, but what was the locker room like? What was the atmosphere like off camera? You don't have to give out all the details, but like for me at TBW, the very first time I showed up because of Anthony, I show up and everybody, I don't know why they did, and I was fine with it, and it made me respect them quicker. They all came up to me and shook my hand and welcomed me in, and it made me feel honored to do that. And what was the feeling like for you?
Yeah, I mean, we walked in there and everybody, even the soldiers' kids, Shane's, everybody came up to us. Nice. They had all seen us. They all watched us. They knew who we were. They were all hugs from a lot of the kids. Everybody shaking our hands, meeting people we didn't meet that didn't come out to our house.
Yeah.
Into our ring, whatever. And then they cooked burgers and hot dogs and chicken, and we feasted.
Nice.
So it was immediately like block party.
Dude, that's cool.
It was awesome.
That's cool.
It was good. It was a great environment, great crowd. And you hear them in the cage match.
Yeah.
And that was the second time we were out there.
Man, and what was it like that second time, other than the rain?
It didn't rain the whole time.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. Like there was another organization there too. There to Destroyer.
Oh, and yeah, I know him. He actually came to TBW about 2 years ago to face Titan.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm going to have to watch that one.
Yeah.
They're about the same size, right?
Yeah, they are. It was like a mirrored match. It was interesting. But he actually went one-on-one with Atomic Titan. It was a good match. Go check it out. It was in 2021, so check that.
Oh,
wow. I can't remember the exact episode, but I could find it for you. I'll send you a link unless you just find it before I send it to you.
I'll probably find it.
Yeah.
After all these shows, I go and look at stuff.
It said family, so there you go.
Always.
Family for sure. So you went there. You felt they welcomed you in with open arms. That's great. Yep. The TBW guys do the same. That a lot of the guys like to get together sometimes after the shows, after they do everything, and they like to go out to eat. There's like a really cool Mexican restaurant that's near them. Sometimes they'll all get together. Half the time I don't go, only because it's nothing against them. I have a long
travel
to me.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. And if I ever go to stay, we usually go the day before, so that way we could get up early, go right to the ring, and I can try stuff. I make sure my wife's all set up and that she's comfortable and happy, and then that's it. But yeah, they're the same though. They'll be very welcoming to y'all. I've already sent them some of y'all's stuff, so they're doing their homework and watching, and they're definitely interested. And I'm glad that y'all reached out. So stay tuned, ladies and germs, for that.
Right.
DKW are our family. We love working with DKW. Y'all are our brothers, and we always got y'all's back, and we'll always work with y'all. There you go.
Always. Yeah. They're the ones that made us be willing to travel and to do things with other people, because we were always afraid to. Like I said, I work with my son. He's in the ring with us, and we do. The reason that, we had a couple of other people, LBYW Pride Wrestling reached out to us at one point, but I didn't know how to take people wrestling. My son, who at the time was 13 when we started.
Yeah.
And when we first got in contact with IMF, he was 14. So it's kind of still a little.
That's your kid, dude. I completely respect that and understand that.
I just worry.
Yeah, and that's because you're a father. That means you care. That's a good thing. There's some people that just don't give a shit about their kids, and I don't understand why they even have
Yeah.
them. To be honest with you,
No.
I mean, I'd be that way if I. Unfortunately, I don't have kids. It's a whole other story. But I love kids to death. You know, my sister has 3 kids, and I love them as if they were my own. You know,
Right.
My 2 or our 2 kids we have are 2 cats. You know, but we treat them like they are real kids.
Right.
You know? But
they, IMF, they have a younger roster too.
Mhm.
And that's made me feel a little bit more comfortable when they were willing to do it. But actually, my son ended up wrestling Donnie first, Dirty Donnie.
Dirty Donnie, really?
Yeah.
Did he take care of him?
Yes. Dirty Donnie did really good with my son, and that right there sealed the deal for me.
Yeah.
And I knew that he was going to take care of my son. And they had my son wasn't the greatest then. He was still learning everything. He was still getting confident with taking a bump. But
is he learning?
Huh?
Is he learning now?
Oh, yeah. Why? If you watch the most recent match with Forsaken, he is definitely improved. I mean, 3 times over. I mean, so proud of him right now. And he changed his whole character up to Joe Stone now to be more professional.
Is that what
Yeah.
I saw? He was on Tom Bryce.
Right. I'm letting him do things on his own now to find himself.
Yeah.
Instead of us giving him a character and saying, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that.
Yeah.
You have your groundwork now. Make your own. Be you. And that's what he did.
That's all that matters, dude. I mean, that's the only way you're really going to learn is to find yourself, you know? And so kudos to him because, I mean, hell, we were his age at one time doing this.
Right. And I didn't have nobody showing me. You know, I had to watch matches and pick them apart and be like, okay, I think I know how to do this. And then I go try it on my little brother, like, hey, come here. Like,
one thing I love to do anytime I go to TBW or if I was to wrestle anywhere, if I ever go up to IMF, hell, if I even came up to y'all, I mean, or whatever, I always like
Summer Bash.
Huh?
Summer Bash.
There you go. I always like to get in the ring, do some warm-ups. And, like, when I go to TBW, guys flock to me. And they're all like, hey, James, what do you think of this move I was trying? And they'll try it on somebody and show me, and I'll tell them, I'll critique it. You know, unless it looks awesome, I'll tell them. They want to try lockups with me. They want me to show them things. And I feel honored with that. And I'm like, guys, I just do what I do because this is what I'm like. But I'm just like you said earlier, like we both said, we're our worst critic, you know?
Right.
I always want to make myself look better than I was before. And now, tell me if you've got the similar head style. When you go to a show like IMF, where you have the IMF boys come down, is your goal not only to have a match, but to have the best match on the card?
Yes, every time. And I even asked the guys I'm working with, like, what are the spots you want to hit?
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to get there? Like, I know I want them to look good. I want them to look good. I want to look good. I honest to God, don't ever care who wins.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody that all the time. It's not a big deal. As long as it makes sense, let's do it. Let's have fun.
Exactly. Some people do, though. You know?
I know. I know.
It's
I'm okay with that. I am. I'm okay with that.
If it makes sense, you know, that I'm real big on protecting my character.
Yeah.
Just like anybody else should. But I'll lose to anybody. Win, lose, or draw, it don't matter. I'll lose to anybody if it makes sense. I mean, I talk more about this kind of. It's so hard to talk about it on camera and off because I don't want to give away spoilers and everything. Right. But I mean, it's just it is what it is. You know, I did the job for Profit because I was undefeated. This is how they booked me. They wanted to book me as undefeated in TBW for a while, and they wanted to find the right guy that I could help put over and get them to that next level. And they asked me because they had no idea who. Profit. I told them, Jay Wild, the Prophet. And he's good. He's a good guy off script. Don't want to,
cool.
Without breaking kayfabe too much. He's a good guy, and I believed in my heart that he could go to that next level if he's the one to finally. It's not going to hurt me because we got a great story. We're doing great story.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so you watched it, you enjoyed it. A lot of people did, and our goal, my goal, number one goal, and I told him this. I do this with everybody I work with. Me and you're going to work. We're going to have fun. But our goal, ultimate goal, is to steal the show.
Best match, yep.
I don't care if we're the opening match. I don't care if we're the third match on the card. Our match is going to be better than the main event.
Right.
If we're the main event, then we're the cream of the crop. But still, you know what I mean? By the way, I need to address this real quick. I know you want to say something. Sorry. The good guy, CJ Black, good guy. Go check him out. He's from ROEW. He's saying, "What's up, boys?"
I'm working on heading up there, too.
You're working on heading up there. There you go. You heard it here.
Jason Storm.
Omen said Kron, he's got a match or two at Summer Match. So there you go with that one. All right. So what do you want to say anything to what I was saying a minute ago?
No. I was just agreeing. No.
You're good. All right. So I want to bring on, we have a special guest. Are you okay with any guests? You are the star of the Nemesis Sessions today. Your episode 9.
Oh, no, bring him on.
But we have a special guest, or maybe 2 or 3 or 18. I don't know. But we have special guests, and they want to come on and chit-chat with you. Are you all right with that today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And anytime you're ready to kick them out, all you got to do is say, "Get them the hell out of here." But ladies and gentlemen, they're no stranger to the game. I want to welcome superstars, Mr. Upside Down Cross, Omen Black, and Soldier GP. Gentlemen, welcome to the Nemesis Sessions. This is Mr. Dark Kron, but I know you guys know each other.
Yeah, we know who he is.
Hey, we're not alone either. We got some people with us that we want to introduce too.
Well, let's meet them.
Siren is in right here. We're working on
You
something.
on the ring?
Yeah, we're working on something. We're at the ring. We're working on something. We got Crimson, Nicholas Crimson.
Oh my!
We got the resident rock star.
Oh shit!
We got the resident rock star, and then we got Mr. Crimson, Nicholas Crimson, and Mr. Rockstar.
Somebody having some fun.
Welcome to the Nemesis Sessions. My name is Taft Taylor.
It's the calm before the storm, because tomorrow these guys reluctantly get their ass whipped by the Foundation.
And we all want to promote C4 Dark Energy.
Calm before the storm.
Check them out.
That's what I call it.
I will say this. I'm not going to spoil anything, but this fucker right here is down to do some crazy shit.
This guy's crazy.
Yes. Well, it looks like y'all.
I thought
how
Forsaken
crazy we
crazy.
talking?
I thought Forsaken was crazy, but I think this guy right here.
Our best friend.
Oh,
Who's the hardcore champion?
Who's the hardcore champion, GP?
You got lucky.
Hey, we're Midwest 4 right now.
Longest
we're talking about Jovi back there.
Greatest DKW hardcore champ of all time.
You may be the greatest, but I am now the champion.
There it is. CJ Black. I don't know if y'all see that. CJ Black saying, "Oh, my best friends."
I know. We said, "Hey, that's our best friend."
You don't do that, Kron.
They got 5.
We saw y'all were watching earlier. You know
not a
what?
Good guy yet.
Yeah,
I'm facing Jason Storm. I'm challenging Jason Storm.
Maybe you might be a good guy then. I don't know.
I just want to say, Mr. CJ Black, good guy, hadn't told us that you're a good guy yet, so you can't do that until he tells us that you're a good guy.
Oh, there you go.
CJ, when are you going to set up a match with me and Jason?
Until he pays you like he's paid us, I don't want to see your thumb doing that. Stop.
What about the RVD?
Oh, let me tell y'all. Hey.
Did you watch that match? Is that what you're going to say?
Which one?
The RVD and Jack Perry.
I did. And if anybody wants to see, I got my new shirt out today. Just came out. Check it out if you want. The Nemesis.
I got mine. It's homemade.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
mine
homemade.
has blood on it, and
I'm representing IMF Foundation right here.
I need to get a foundation shirt.
Got the IMF Foundation. We got
Everyone wants a foundation shirt.
Hey, Dark Kron just talked about taking on some WCE guys. What do y'all think about that, Mr. Crimson?
There y'all.
Oh, who are you looking at, Dark Kron?
Oh, I'm actually going at the one at the top, Mr. Craven Rage.
Oh,
Get in line.
Craven Rage, the guy that has disappeared. He has disappeared.
Get lost in
Doesn't
the
it?
woods.
I don't know. I can tell you right now, I do. Right now, I think I want some Jovi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't care what the other outsiders like Skulls or C2K, the other outsiders that wanted Craven Rage. No one else wanted Craven Rage until I said it.
Hey, Omen, I got you right here. And you had that badass cage match with Mr. Dark Kron right here. I want to have you relive it. All you got to do is unmute your microphone.
Get up!
How'd that feel? How did that feel?
What were you thinking when you were laying on the mat and seeing him way up there?
God, that's scary shit. Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
What were you thinking? What did you think? What was going through your mind, Omen, when you were looking up and you saw his ass standing right up there, right above you, probably 20 feet in the air? Tell me what was going through your mind.
All right.
I think he shit himself when he landed on him.
Listen here. When I saw him up there briefly, I'm like, oh, fuck me.
Right.
It's gonna hurt.
And when he landed on him, I guarantee it wasn't what was he going through his head. It was what was coming out of his ass.
I'm just glad I was wearing black that day.
You're glad he was wearing black that day?
Oh, shit.
See, that's
exactly what was coming out that ass.
that move. It was dope. Like, God
It
damn,
hurt.
it sucked.
Oh, it was worth it.
I got the wind knocked out of me like a.
See, we have our own version of Jeff Hardy.
Me too.
And Matt Hardy, because earlier in the show, his brother did a backflip.
Yeah. I heard about that.
You know, that's our Jeff and Matt Hardy right there.
Oh, man.
You know, I know that we're the Midwest Four, and out of character, I love Kron and Forsaken like brothers.
Yeah.
But
that's fine right here. We
in character,
I fucking hate
Forsaken,
you.
me and Forsaken are 1-1.
In character, I fucking hate you. You got lucky with the hardcore title. This fool had to help you. Another big goof had to help you, and you still run your mouth like you did something.
Right.
I beat your ass that whole entire fucking match.
Yes, you
Whipped your
did.
ass.
But I walked away with the title.
Because this guy trips and actually whacks me with a kendo stick.
You know what the worst part is I warned you what was going to happen, and you didn't listen.
You know my favorite part of that? You know what? Fuck you. My favorite part of that whole entire match is when you got the barbed wire stuck in your hair.
Oh, that fucking sucked.
Oh, man.
He hit me in the head with the barbed wire bat, and then it got stuck in my hair.
No, when I wrapped the barbed wire around your skull, remember?
You know what?
Oh, it wasn't a bat. It was that roll of barbed wire.
Why am I trying to help him?
He sat there and wrapped it around my head.
Hey, rep, get over here and help me.
I didn't get that clip,
Helping him
but
cause more pain.
I know that was a little bit brutal. But Soldier, what about you? In character, do you hate me, or out of character, do you hate me?
No, man. What does Nelly say in Long Shot? I don't hate you. We're friends.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, you know I got the better stunner, right?
I have never seen the Nemesis get a beat down like this before in my life, folks. Never have I ever. And wait a minute, I want to slap to the face.
So pretty.
I like that shirt though. That shirt's nice. That shirt's nice.
Yeah, it was. It was a nice shirt. It was.
I have the original.
You have the original?
Mine has my name on it.
It has your name on it? What, Nightmare on Elm Street?
I just talk about the colors. Just talking about the
Oh,
colors.
you talk about the colors. You know, hey, I've had those colors since 2000. How about you?
I've been red and black since when was a Wolf Pack? Not like 97.
97.
Yeah, 97, 98. Yeah, I've been red and black since then. Red
There
and
you
black
go.
since
No, screw that.
I tried black. I tried black and blue, and I don't like that. I like red and black.
There you go. There you go.
I do like the black and blue.
What?
Oh man, if I
That's what I'm saying.
well, it's definitely interesting. So, is it true? Are we possibly going to see the IMF guys down there at TBW as well? Maybe in October.
Yeah.
It's not like maybe. It's for sure.
Hold on. Yeah. Maybe we'll get match 1. Taylor, I'll come to you.
Hey,
That's what it takes. If I have to come to you, I will come to you.
I ain't a hard man to find, soldier. I mean, it ain't nothing to worry about. It ain't nothing to sweat on. So,
Now, all I gotta ask,
You're
I
gonna
know
have a busy
TBW's
weekend.
probably watching right now.
huh?
I know TBW's probably watching right now.
Yeah.
With all due respect, I really want to beat the hell out of Jay Wild.
Why Jay Wild? Why Jay Wild?
Just he has that face you just want to punch. You know, James.
Yeah, I know.
He has that face that you just want to punch.
Well, I can't. I hate to disagree with you, but you're absolutely right. I mean, you saw when I stunned his ass. I mean, I stunned him out of his boots almost. I mean, he pissed me off. He's a bastard. But
I want to say
you
this:
know what?
my faction is way better than what he's got going.
I don't know. You might stir up something you don't want if you keep talking like that. You better watch out.
Which one?
What's his faction called?
Which
Prophecy.
faction are you talking about?
The Prophecy.
I'm talking
The
about-
House of Wolves are way better.
Well,
That's
Hey.
it. Foundation is foundation. I'm talking about when
Midwest War.
Midwest War.
foundation.
But you
What?
got it wrong. We're not just going for the Midwest.
What are you going
We're going for the whole backyard wrestling community.
Going for it all.
Going for it all. So, Dark Kron, you're going to be there. Do you think you might? What happens if you bump into Soldier or Omen if it's in that Rumble? Because
I don't know. Last Rumble I was in, I won.
Oh.
And it was their Rumble.
Oh, damn.
Did
Right, the
you
winner.
help him win?
You know what? I have a title. Maybe
So do
one of
I.
my brothers deserves a shot. Maybe I'll give him the win at the Rumble. I'll flip myself over the rope if it comes down to me and Omen or Soldier.
Man. Just like that?
We'll see.
I mean, you got to understand that there's going to be some.
Hold
But
the
hold on.
fucking phone.
Hold on. I want to say this. So we're gonna
I have
do-
a championship. I have a title. You need one.
I don't want to drive 9 hours just to be in a Rumble. That's all I'm saying. Like, James.
No. There's going to be.
James. When I come down there in October, I want match 1.
Why don't we make it a triple threat, Soldier?
No, because I want me and James one-on-one.
It'll happen because I want to have the match too. You
And
know
then
what?
versus the popular monster.
I might be feeling gracious that day after I get done beating your ass. I might want some of Omen too. Show what a real man could do because Anthony didn't get the job done. I'll show him what I can do.
He's not gonna make
The only way Anthony can get the job done.
I want to say this to you, Kron. You know, Midwest for life. But there's a reoccurring theme when you win the big one. And that's me. I have to help you win the Rumble. I have to help you win your tag title or your hardcore title back. In that tag match, guess what happened? Your luck ran out.
Closer.
Yeah.
Get out.
Left me high and dry.
Left him high and dry.
Get out.
Man, why'd y'all do that? Why did y'all do that?
You're running his beam out.
So
I got the shit beat out of me by Forsaken and Soldier.
You can trust me now.
I'll trust you. For now. For now.
Kron, do you trust these guys?
For now.
I'm the weird one.
For now.
For now, you do.
You'll be able to trust me.
We're good guys.
You know why you should be able to trust me?
I used to hate things.
Because if I wanted
bled
that
with
hardcore,
that, man.
if I wanted that hardcore title, I already took it back. But I did what I did with that hardcore title. I gave it back to you, so you guys can take off with it. I don't want that. If I want any title from you, I want little Joe Smo, who runs his mouth and always talks that shit.
CJ Black.
Watch out for Joe Stone.
Trust Omen. He's good guy certified now.
Certified. I got a license. Hey,
I'll trust CJ when he gets me Jason Storm.
I'm just certified good guy.
Hey, so
DJ Black.
Question for you IMF guys. So Soldier and Omen. So the WCE guys, Crimson and the Rockstar dude, they showed up, but where's Craven Rage?
Yeah, no Craven Rage.
It's like an Edge and Bret Hart.
They challenge. Listen, what happens tomorrow to WCE is on them because they challenged us. We didn't challenge them. They challenged us, and then they made it a tornado, no DQ, false count anywhere match. Not us.
They asked for it.
Kron, you know this really well.
Oh. Oh.
You guys are just gonna have to tune in and find out what happens.
When can we see these awesome matches?
Yeah, when's this?
Probably Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday? Ooh. I already know.
these are gonna suck, Joey.
I know what them thumbtacks feel like. I've done it myself. But I didn't do it through a table. I did it on solid ground.
Sorry, it's more creative.
Soldier, you say you're the king of hardcore in today's wrestling. I come from a whole different environment, kid, and I'm sure if you want to have a hardcore match with James Taylor at TBW, I really hope you understand that. I'm sorry, Kron. No offense to you, kid, but the way you dominated 90% of that match ain't gonna happen between you and me, because 90% of that match will be my foot in your ass. I hope you understand that. But Dave, we're not here to fight. I'm just giving you a fair warning.
A fair warning.
Drink C4. It's a good drink. Check it out.
Oh, we're doing product placement? Hold on. Gold Peak. That's where it's at.
I love it.
But, hey, October, when I come up there, James, all due respect, I respect you, kid. And I don't want to blow smoke up your ass. I respect you. But I'm going to beat your ass.
Those are my lines. Come on.
And I'm going to beat your ass because there can only be the soldier way.
I won't be watching.
Did you not read the back of my shirt? Huh?
I couldn't see what it said.
You didn't see it?
What does it say?
I'm leaving my mark everywhere I've been, and I've been stunning them since 1999. I've stunned them all.
You stunned them all, but you ain't stunned me.
There you go. Now he's real clear.
Trademark. Now,
that's all right.
You can get Omen. I will personally autograph this shirt after I beat you 1, 2, 3. I will give you a shirt. What size you wear? About 3X, 4X? I'll get you one, kid. I'll get
you. Got a memorial here for Omen.
If you beat me, you're gonna give me your shirt, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a shirt for you, a brand new one. That way you don't get my sweat and your blood all over it.
What if I beat you?
Maybe he wants it.
When I beat you, you have to rep one of these.
If you beat me, I will wear one of those shirts, and I'll join the foundation, dude, to help boost y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a DKW shirt. You can do the same for us.
Okay.
Oh, it's all in fun.
October when we come down there to TBW, me, you, hardcore match. When I beat you, you join the foundation.
Hey,
it's
I'm gonna call the press. Get the shirt made.
I'll get the shirt made tomorrow because I know I'm gonna beat you.
I wear an XL.
Okay.
What size you wear?
I wear a 5.
Okay, I'll get you a 5.
So when I beat you, you become a member of the greatest faction.
I don't know if it's the greatest faction, but it probably have the greatest member. CJ Black said, "What did those weirdo WCE boys say about CJ Black?"
Not a goddamn thing, because we don't let them talk about CJ Black.
Oh, Ron, some of these guys. Oh man, you could rock my shirt and hold my pocket. Ooh.
You gonna told you to hold his pocket. Go ahead.
And that's your guys' buddy.
Yu-Gi-Oh battle.
Any words,
CJ?
Owen?
You pay us to do your dirty work for you. I wouldn't go fighting the hand that feeds you. Because if it wasn't for us, you'd still be dealing with Jacob Collins or Justin? Jack Collins.
Jeffrey Collins.
You still be dealing with the wild card, Jason Storm.
Lance Storm.
Yeah, I want a piece of Jason Storm.
Hell, you'd still be dealing with C Money? He went broke really quick.
Hey, I just came up with a badass tag team match. The Foundation against Dark Kron and James Taylor.
We both beaten him.
Did you see what I did to your? Okay, if that's a tag team. Did you see what I did to your tag team partner at Summer Bash 1?
You see what I did to him at the Rage in the Cage?
He's beating you too. He's beating both of you.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gotten lucky.
Beating me.
He didn't beat me. He beat me.
I pinned Soldier. I ain't never beat Shane or Omen. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You got close, but you scared the shit out of him. You made him cream his pants when you did what you did off that cage.
That's true.
I tossed you into the cage multiple times.
That's also very true. I bounced off that cage quite a bit.
CJ said, I meant handle my light work. Oops.
But it was slippery.
So, anyways, the WCE guys are there. Y'all been training all day or what?
Working out stuff. What's gonna happen tomorrow? We had church. We let them say their prayers. We're gonna let them go home and eat their vitamins, and then tomorrow we're gonna whip their ass.
Can't wait to see it though.
Yeah, that's right. Are y'all gonna have like a big, nice, juicy steak before the match or after?
I think we go to Texas Roadhouse after we beat them.
Yeah, hook 'em horns. That's right. How you doing, Mr. Crimson?
Look how small he looks in between the foundation. You can't really see him. So I'm gonna say
they all look small to me.
Anyways,
everybody under 6 foot.
Yeah, dude, aren't you, Kron?
Huh?
You're big, aren't you?
Get our asses kicked.
Yeah. I'm 6'3".
Guys.
I'm 6'3".
I didn't know they stack shit that high, Kron.
Huh?
I said I didn't know you said you're 6'3"?
Yeah.
I didn't know they stack shit that high.
Guys, we're Foundation, Midwest 4. Shut the fuck up.
The Midwest Horse.
He started it.
They're rude.
He started it.
He started by running his fucking mouth.
No, he started it.
These guys are rude. Why are they being like that? Y'all chill out. Is it because the WCE guys are there?
All I gotta say is I got wins over both of you.
I got wins.
Sorry, Omen.
Why is it so dark?
You didn't beat me. You beat Dirty.
I can't even
The record books that says Soldier GP beat Omen Black and Dirty Donnie to retain his title.
I didn't get pinned.
No, but you got stunned. They sent you out the ring.
After I had the match won.
JC Lee from PWS says you haven't stunned me. Yeah, not yet, JC. But hey, never say never, kid. I stun you. I might snap your neck with a twig. Hey, Kron. CJ Black wants to know if you're on Instagram.
No, I'm not on this. Yeah, we are. We're on Instagram.
Yeah, you need to go on Instagram. Put some of the clips to y'all shows on there.
See, the Instagram I'm new to. I'm trying to get my son to do that stuff.
Hey, if I can figure it out, you should be able to figure it out.
You might have to show me how to do. I don't quite understand. I just figured out YouTube 4 years ago. Okay.
There you go. Hey, that's how you do it. That's how.
I'm learning.
How come I could barely see Soldier and Omen?
It's dark.
I can see Crenson.
Turn the light on.
Yeah.
And that's
Is that Darkfire?
That's Darkfire in the back.
Yeah, Darkfire back there.
Yeah, they brought him so that way he can help them get to the car after we whip their ass.
Ooh, I think Forsaken wants Darkfire.
Kevin Nash just got here, if you guys heard that.
CJ's asking you, Kron. He said, you trying to head up here? Hit me up.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Been talking to Jason Storm.
Place to get a steak.
There you go. That Jason Storm.
Cedar Rapids
Storm's
is
a
the
pretty
best place to get a
little
steak.
fella.
He's a wild. He's a
But
wild
hey,
one.
let's not hog the show, my friend Kron.
Yeah, we're gonna jump off, just let Kron do his thing.
Yeah,
We don't want to steal. We don't want to steal the
shit.
shit. I don't want to steal the stardom from him, man. We don't want to steal, take your thunder. So
It's the Midwest 4.
Midwest 4
It's Midwest 4. Summer Bash 2024.
and
Midwest
James.
Force.
You don't do that.
James, I'm gonna beat your ass in October. Just remember that. And when
Promise.
I do beat you, and you have to join the foundation,
Then
I'll have your shirt.
Joining the foundation.
Everybody joins.
It's like the new NWO.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there's gonna be
What? How they
different
say?
branches.
You're either with us
or against us.
Then 75%.
We're the best
of
thing
the
going in
roster
backyard
is
wrestling
on-
today.
Is on the IMO.
And you
Hey, they
know
helped
that's
us
true,
grow.
James,
That helps
because
us grow
PBW
big.
reached out.
Then how come Xander could be
Well, there you go.
You guys better get back to practice. See
Ladies,
Jason in there now.
ladies and gentlemen, the IMS superstars are here, and they're going to be practicing because they got to get their training boots on before they get in the ring with me. So have a good one, guys.
Look forward to it, guys.
Midwest 4, yeah.
Midwest Tours.
You're not it, James.
We'll get you there, James. We'll get you there.
Get me there, yeah. So funny thing, I had my own faction back in the day. I haven't implemented it into TBW yet or anything, but my group is called the Elite Operatives.
Oh, yeah, I've heard you say that.
Yeah, because I consider myself elite, but if I was to ever bring the Elite Operatives back, the way I do it is I pick 3 guys that I believe are on my level and elite. We're
Yeah.
4 elite guys. It's like 4 Horsemen. It's like Evolution,
Right.
backyard wrestling. And I lived up to it in the promo game. But if I was to do it in the backyard game, there's some people I've had in mind. But yeah, it's definitely something. If it was to ever happen, who knows? But yeah, there it is.
If it wasn't for IMF, we wouldn't be able to do half the things we're doing. We only have 3 people.
Yeah.
There's not much we can do.
True.
So-
But that is the cool thing about social media. You got YouTube,
Right.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
I'd have never dreamed this.
There you go. I mean,
Like, really.
you got all these people out here now, and some of them are willing to work with you. Some might not care. I've only met one company so far that would not want to work with me, and it's not because of me. It's because they don't like to have outsiders come in. They only believe
Yeah.
in what they have. Understand. I get that. CJ Black said your group is called DTA BSR LMR. Chill. I'm kidding. Hey, yeah. Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Here's a guy from my promo wrestling game, Peter Richards. He said, I'm an elite operative OG, and that is a true fact. He is one of my elite operatives from the promo game.
From the promo game.
Well, like doing promos on TikTok, talking trash, and then we bring our characters to life in the WWE 2K game.
Okay.
We tell stories that way, and I've got a
Yeah,
whole
I've watched videos of that or clips or something.
Yep. I've done live streams. We're actually about to have, we're in the middle of a mid-season. We're actually about to bring back Accelerate. We're coming back off the mid-season finale after about a month and a half almost break, 2 months break. We're about to come back and hit the Revelations Rumble, and then we're going to go to our WrestleMania. And as a 2K league, promo league, I am proud to say that we are on our 3rd year, and we're going to have our 3rd WrestleMania type pay-per-view. It's called Defiance 3. So our thing is called Defiance. So the winner of the Rumble gets a shot at the champion, which is currently Skippy the Evil Clown. He's actually a public figure in a big haunted house type of attraction. He's worked haunted houses in Australia and stuff. He's really, really cool. All you got to do is type in on Google, Skippy the Evil Clown. Really good guy. He was one of my guests here on my show almost a year ago. But I talk to him all the time on a regular basis, so don't think that. He's a good guy. Check him out. But yeah, Kron, if you're ever interested in talking about this, we could talk offline about it. But we can help you in the promo game, and it's really fun. And if you play 2K, you don't have to play 2K, but if you have a character at 2K, we can implement him into the show, and we let the computers take over.
I think I got 2K22. I don't have 2K23.
So even people who don't have 2K23, I could create a character for you, and we can bring them in. You approve of it if you like it, and then we just do it, and it's fun. You get on camera on TikTok or Instagram, you talk trash. We port it over to the YouTube channel, which, by the way, there is the Promo Wrestling Federation YouTube channel that I created a little over a year, almost 2 years ago. It's got over 1,000 subscribers now. That's how big that we're getting on that one.
PWF, is that what it is?
PWF, Promo Federation.
I think I've seen that.
CJ Black says, Kron, give me a match of yours to go watch so I can see what you're about. CJ Black, I am going to plug them and put a link to their description down here. I might just go ahead and do it actually off of this one, Dark Cryptic Wrestling, right?
Yep.
Look up Dark Cryptic. Is it K-R-Y?
Yeah, K-R-Y. Cryptic
Wrestling. On YouTube. Boom, there it is. So, that's the PWF thing. See, I'm on that on the computer, so there it is. There's our logo, by the way, Promo Wrestling Federation. So if you're ever interested, let me know. But I created it a couple of years ago, and to help guys who
during the pandemic, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
To help guys that they can't unfortunately wrestle, but they want to live in a character type way. Yeah. And just be able to talk trash and kind of make a name for themselves. And I've helped a lot of guys do that. And then some guys are naturally just so good. Peter Richards is one of those guys who he came along probably about 3 months after I got into it. And he just came out. He joined this other league. It was before it was PWF. It was called PCW. I didn't run it. And I was a champion. He came out. He instantly called me out. And he caught my attention. And we told a great story. And so he's the reason one of those guys I call elite, because he could talk his trash. He could talk a lot of trash. So, yeah, but I want him to tell me a match he's most proud of so I could check that out specifically.
Like, I really like the Shane or the cage match with Omen Black.
You can go to IMF and look up the Rage in a Cage, CJ Black, because that title match with Dark Kron and Omen Black, that's one he's talking about. It's on the IMF page.
Yeah, I like that one. And then there's one like back when probably 3 years ago. It's called, I think it just says Summer Bash, and it's the very first Summer Bash we ever did.
Okay.
And it's Dark Kron versus Scott Hartman.
Nice.
Buried Alive.
Buried Alive.
Yeah.
Ooh, I need to probably go watch that. How did y'all do that?
I have a lot of property, and we dug a grave and we had a match.
Nice.
And it got a little crazy at the end.
Well,
It was on the 4th of July.
Yeah, I probably need to go and check that out.
It's an older one.
Yeah, I never had a buried alive match. I'm hoping no.
I buried him.
I bet. Do you got any questions for me? Anything that you're interested in that you'd like to know? Is there anything you'd like to plug or anything while you're on here?
Make sure you check us out on YouTube. We are heading up to Wisconsin, and then I'm going to try to set something up with ROEW in Michigan, and then TBW for sure in October. So keep an eye out for us, and I hope to see you there too, James.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'll be there, depending on the outcome of the next few weeks. Because I haven't been on TBW since anniversary, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
But stay tuned to that because they got a big pay-per-view called Summer Bash. So.
Oh yeah.
That's their summer pay-per-view. It's called Summer Bash. They've been doing.
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It ain't. I didn't know there was multiple ones. There's other people that do Summer Bash too. So.
Yeah, I started seeing them all pop up. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah. But it's still cool. I might be on that show. Heck, I don't know. We'll find out though. Episode 150. TBW is about to celebrate their 150 episodes coming up. And that's of Rampage. So definitely check that out. But I wanted to ask you. Here's a question, and off the top of your head, whatever, unless you've already had them. I'm sure you've watched a lot of backyard wrestling over the past year, at least on YouTube.
Yeah.
Other companies, right? Of all the companies you've watched and all the opponents that you've seen, all the people you've seen, does Dark Kron have any dream opponents? And if so, who would they be and why?
James Taylor, number one.
Number one, really?
Number one. That's always. But
okay, so why me? Number one, if it's all right to ask.
Your character has always pulled me in. There's something about your character that draws me in, and I love that. And your work in the ring, I believe me and you, and with our experience, could definitely pull some magic.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I'd be honored for sure.
It'd be great. But I'd like to, honestly, CJ Black, I watch him and he's really good. He's really talented in the ring. And he's fucking hella good on the mic. I would love to do something with him, but that's Jason Storm first. Anyone else? Jay Wild.
Jay Wild.
I think he's awesome. Ledger. I think and he's more my size, so we could definitely.
yeah, that would be a very interesting match because he's all over the place as well. He's a flyer. He's quick-witted. He's a hell of a heel right now. He's been holding the TBW World Title for over 500 days. Congrats to him. But he is definitely somebody not to take too lightly. So definitely that would be an interesting matchup to see that.
I like his work in the ring. I do.
Oh yeah, the Shade.
Yes, the Shade.
You said Atomic Titan, I believe, before, didn't you?
Yeah, Atomic Titan. He's a littler guy, but I still believe we could do something. I work with my son. They're about the same size. So,
did you ever see my match with him?
I may have seen a short.
Clip. I haven't done a short with him, but I have had a match with him. But it was
how long?
It was back in 2022 last year before I took my break from TBW.
I had to go back and
I'll send you a link to it. I'll send you.
Oh, right, yeah.
What about Gage Flair?
Gage Flair? I was going to save that one for last. Yeah, Gage Flair. That's when I tuned into TBW for the first time.
Yeah,
I loved him. I'm a Ric Flair fan. I always was growing up. I mean, he's the Nature Boy, and then of course, I had to watch Gage Flair when I heard that music. I think the first match I ever seen him in was against like the Fat Asian or something.
Yeah. Surprisingly enough, I have not faced the Fat Asian, but I have had a match with Gage Flair. Did you see that one? I'll have to send you that one.
No.
That was actually a fun match, me and Gage. But I think me and him need to have another one for sure. Those are some guys. Yeah, while you're there, dude. I mean, I'd ask for all the matches you can and get them with whoever you want. Depends on how long you get down. You know.
I'm used to wrestling 4 or 5 matches.
Are you? There you go.
Oh no.
Oh, you good? You good?
My computer's dying.
Oh, okay. Well, we're about to wrap it up here anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
I was going to ask you though about those. Is there anybody else that you could think of? What about from the match that you saw with me with Anthony Steele? Have you ever thought about maybe Anthony Steele and you?
I would say Anthony Steele, but I'm going to leave that one for Forsaken because he really wants him. He's tried to get it a couple times.
Really?
So I'm going to leave that one Forsaken.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Funny thing about him, if you want to know kind of size comparison between, he's 6'3", you know.
So he's my height, but got 100 pounds on me.
Yeah. He's a bigger dude, but same height. But if you say the size difference between me and him, you could get an idea of what it would probably look like if you and me got in the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
would you say you were 5'8", 5'9"?
Yep. I'm like, good. I'm fun sized. But don't underestimate us short people. You know.
Hey, I won't. Omen, he's short, big, but I'm telling you, that man can move, and it's scary how good he can move.
He can move for a big guy, can't he?
Yes. And he's strong. He's strong.
There you go. Well, I did message you those 2 links.
I was just looking at them, yeah.
Yeah, so that way when you get off of here or anytime, whenever you got time, you get bored, go check those matches out. I'd love to hear your feedback on them for sure.
For sure. Yeah, there's Gage, okay.
Yeah. So those are some of your anything else? Any other people by any chance? Did you hear about old Jack Delta? Well, obviously he's out now.
Yeah, he retired or done, ain't he?
Yeah, apparently. So
we'll see.
Were you ever on Tom Bryce? I don't remember if you ever was.
I was on there. Actually, Tom Bryce is the first show I'd ever been on.
Okay.
And I think I was on there twice. And this is only the 3rd time I've ever been on a show.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah.
Now is your opportunity. And Tom Bryce, great guy. Respect Mr. Tom
Love
Bryce.
Tom Bryce.
And I'll put a link down in the description below for him. But you're on a platform with 40,000 subscribers. So I'm definitely going to put a plug for Dark Cryptic Wrestling here.
Appreciate it so much.
So that way any of those viewers that maybe come and watch this, which I'm sure they will. And by the way, you can download this and put it on your channel as well. Totally up to you. You can share it with your friends. Whatever you feel like doing, just do it. You know?
Okay.
But I'll definitely put the link to y'all so that way they'll know who y'all are and they can come check y'all out. Maybe help you out a little bit too.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm all about that, supporting everybody that I talk to. So it definitely works out. This is the platform right here. We're about to end it up, but I want to give you that opportunity, that last little opportunity. Anything you could think of. If there's anything you want to say other than following, anything you want to plug in.
Yeah, just do that. Follow whatever. I told you the upcoming events we're trying to get to.
Yep.
And Summer Bash next year, July 5th through the 7th.
Summer Bash.
Dream matches are made.
Is that going to be out there where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 rings.
Y'all going to have 2 rings. I heard there's a War Games match.
Right.
Maybe I'll get a chance to put my name in the hat and join that match. Who knows?
Yeah.
So it would definitely damn sure be interesting to see. But yeah, stay tuned, ladies and germs, to that big announcement. That's about a year away, about 11 months maybe. Also, check out the Dark Kron and the Dark Cryptic Wrestling, and stay tuned to TBW. Stay tuned to WCE, IMF, because we never know when we're going to see these guys pop up and what they're going to do next, right?
Backyard scene, we're running wild.
There it is. Definitely running around. Good old Hulk Hogan style for sure. My name is the Nemesis James Taylor, and this is Dark Kron. This has been the Nemesis Sessions. And me and Dark Kron are going to go ahead and get out of here, and we will catch your asses down the road.
Yeah.